what's up everyone, and welcome back to Shop Doc Fabrication. So today, screwing around with the Tempest a little bit. I don't know, it's just kind of nice out this afternoon. Don't feel like farting around on anything else, so figured I'd see what I can do to this thing a little bit. Taking off some of the, the trim brackets for like the convertible top here. This one I gotta cut the, put a slot in the screw because it's in there and vice grips won't get into it. So I'm gonna take my little die grinder here. I'll show you what I'm gonna do in a second. So if you ever run into something like this, this is a little tip for you guys. Let me flip the camera on to show you some of the other stuff that I've come across. I've been taking off like the trim pieces for the vinyl top, trim pieces for the chrome trim or the stainless trim that goes around, the roof. Actually, these are in excellent shape, so I'm going to save those and reuse those. So let me flip the camera around and show you some of the rust areas on the roof. I need to sand another area and see what's going on in the very center of the roof, but just a little thing, a little future insight. This will be getting a vinyl top again, so we'll be putting a vinyl top on it. I don't know, I just like vinyl tops on the old cars. I just think they really look good. So anyway, hang tight, let me flip this camera around. So somebody in their infinite wisdom decided to fiberglass. You can see over there, that nice rust area, right? Where they decided to fiberglass. So I'm gonna have to fix that. And then you'll notice there's a little bit, this is the passenger side or the drinker side. And, as they like to say, captain side, right? If you follow Vice Grip Garage, captain side, drinker side. So I've got a little bit of rust here to repair, but not too bad. Really, the little bit of flange work may be there, but the flanges all the way around the roof look really good overall. It was interesting that this one was this one was screwed in. You can see there's a pin there. There's a pin, or that one I think was screwed in, pin there. So it's funny how GM, I don't know if they forgot to weld some of these little pins in, where some were screwed in and some were pinned in, I don't know. But anyway, got just a little bit of rust repair, and then like I said, you can see somebody did something here, the center of the roof. And I'm wondering seriously if GM, if they, when they put in the light, you can see the light, look at the roof, look at the light, look at the roof, it's in the exact same spot. So I wonder if this is something from the factory that happened. So very well could it be they shoved a screw through this thing, I don't know. So I'm gonna sand this down, we'll probably smoothen this area so when I put the vinyl top on it, there's no bump or nothing, it looks nice and smooth. But let me show you that little trick I was just gonna do, so you can get that, get that screw out without damaging this clip. It looks to be in pretty good shape, but I could clean it up, put in some rust solution, like Vapo Rust, and probably clean this clip up and save it and use it. All right, so you can see I've got the one screw out here. So basically what I'm gonna do is take my die grinder and all I did was put a little slot in there. So if you can see now, I've got a small slot in there, and I should be able to just take my screwdriver now. Okay. Oh, there we go. Take my screwdriver and spin it out. Kind of hard to do when you're holding the camera in one hand and trying to see what you're doing in the other. There we go. So now, like I said, I can salvage this bracket. It looks to be in pretty good shape. I think if I just put in some Vapo Rust for a little bit, clean it up. I don't want to sandblast it and remove a lot of metal, so we'll Vapo Rust it. I took a little sandpaper, guys, and decided to sand this, and that's looks like a goober where somebody tried to weld it. Again, I don't know if this is a factory repair, being that this was an original vinyl top as well, and when somebody removed the vinyl top, that's what they found. So anyway, something we'll have to grind that down a little bit, you know, this little glob up, just a skim coat, maybe a filler, probably not hardly much at all. Then I'll clean that up, we'll sand it nice and smooth, and then we'll be able to, you know, throw a vinyl top on that. Well, guys, I lied. I started peeling the car apart, so I pulled the A-pillar off, the outer A-pillar that goes over top here. I also pulled, you know, the trim that goes right here and then tucks up underneath here, you know, which is this piece right there. So I pulled that all out. I pulled this piece off, which was on the driver's side. You know, it's got a small little dent right there, I think, and I think there's one other one. I have to catch the light just right. Anyway, there's that one. So, you know, I have both lower pieces that went behind the wheel well there, which is nice. I got these pieces off, which go by the taillight area. So those turned out really good. Got all these clips and brackets, you know, or the fasteners and brackets. You know, these are like $30 alone. So we'll sandblast these pieces up, get them cleaned up. Use those again. You know, we got all the fasteners here, right, for these pieces of trim. You know, we were able to salvage a bunch of these, which are the sunroof pieces again, and some of the back molding clips. So, you know, guys, when you start adding all these little pieces up, you know, this shell, which originally what was going to happen is the guy was going to cut it right here, you know, at the A-pillar, and then go across the floor right there, you know, and just sell me the back half of the car. So originally I wasn't supposed to get a lot of this stuff. So it's working out, you know, to my advantage, and I'm getting a lot of this stuff, you know, to be able to do that. So now I need to go to the other side and basically do the same thing, remove some of that trim and whatnot. Trim, try that again, trim, and some of the other stuff. So I'm gonna package all this up, you know, in a couple of boxes somewhere. You know, this box is kind of started, but I need to get another box so I can secure, you know, store a bunch of this these things. So this is just a quick little update video on, I guess, a couple little things I am doing to this shell for right now to start saving some of the parts that I'm going to need. You know, and we'll talk about that other project, you know, a little bit, what this is all going toward here, hopefully sometime in the somewhat near future. Anyway, guys, this is just kind of a quick little update on what I'm doing. So I've got, you know, a bunch of stuff I got to be working on. At some point in time, I need to rebuild that transmission for you guys for the Dart, and I'm going to sell that transmission off. You know, I'm not going to keep it. This is going to be basically a very mild rebuild. Somebody can put in their street car and, you know, have a good, reliable transmission. So anyway, with that all said, guys, just a short little video, like I said, what I'm up to. Hope you guys are having a good day out in your shop. We'll talk to y'all on the next upload. You guys take care, and have a great day. See ya.